Neighbours, everybody needs good neighbours. With a little understanding, you can find the perfect blend. Neighbours should be there for one another. That's when good neighbours become good friends.
Paul wouldn't do this to me, nor me.
I assure you he has.
Well, in that case, he can accept my resignation, can't he? Effective immediately.
Caroline, this is an emergency. Don't you think you owe Paul a certain amount of loyalty? After all, he put you in a very senior position here at Lassiter's, despite your youth and relative inexperience. He had faith in you. Can't you stand by him now?
I suppose it wouldn't hurt to take orders from you for a while. I'm rather used to being the underdog.
Ah, that's the spirit. And Christina's right, Caroline. I mean, your behavior toward her and the rest of the staff lately hasn't made for peace and harmony around here.
Look, if Paul honestly expects me to take orders from Melanie, he's got another thing coming. Well, you can count on my cooperation for now, but I tell you, I just don't think it's fitting for Paul's wife to be placed in this position, and I'm going to tell him that when I talk to him. Uh-oh. I only hope this works out.
So do I. You asked me to stick my neck out an awfully long way.
Oh, she was so saintly, wasn't she? It was like having a total stranger in the house.
I suppose you did come on a bit strong.
That's our daughter. Never does things by halves.
Chip off the old block.
Oh, she certainly doesn't get her bad habits from me.
Just the same, it was nice having a wait on her old dad for a change. The prodigal son returns.
Where have you been?
I went bush for a couple of days. Had to get away to think things through.
Oh, sit down. I'll get you something to eat.
No, I've eaten, thanks, man.
Well, hang on. Did you get it worked out?
Yeah.
And?
Nothing's changed.
You're ditching medicine?
Yeah.
It's not a very rational decision.
What happened with Andy was a 1 in a million tragedy. You know that.
It just proves what I've suspected for quite a while. I can't hack that sort of thing happening every day for the rest of my life.
But, Adam, you know that medicine's not like that every day. There are so many good sides to it. Such a lot of rewarding moments. I mean, 99% of the time you're helping people, giving them another chance.
I hear what you're saying, but a doctor's got to have a detachment that can take the bad times, like Andy. And I haven't got it.
Oh, come on. You did your best for that kid. What happened had nothing to do with you. Look, don't throw it away. Give yourself more time.
Your father's right. You've got it out of proportion. You're being too emotional.
I'm the only one who knows how I feel. And it's not for me.
What can I do for you, Caroline?
Helen, I tossed and turned all night. I'm very worried about Lassiter's. I think Melanie hasn't really got the capabilities to run the company.
Oh, well, she coped extremely well when the two of you were up at Surface Paradise with Paul. Besides, if she needs any help, she can always come to either Jim or me.
I feel so humiliated. How can Paul just replace me, just like that?
Have you thought how humiliating these petty squabbles with Christina are? Oh, I'm not usually flooded with visitors on a Sunday morning. What can I do for you, Christina?
Morning, Helen. I thought you might know why Melanie has called Caroline and me into work today. She what?
Well, I'm sure she wouldn't have done so if it hadn't been necessary.
Fronting up to Lassiter's is not my idea of a nice, relaxing Sunday. Melanie expects me to come in today. That's what she says.
Well, Paul did put her in charge.
I still can't believe that happened. Neither can I. Well, I've got a few things to say to him when he gets back. You and me both. Maybe Melanie would like my job permanently. I mean, Parkside Pacific have been trying to headhunt me for ages.
Oh, perhaps you'd like me to give you a reference for loyalty and steadfastness. Mr. Vasiliou's a very good friend of mine. Now, come on, try and make the best of it from now on.
By the way, did my eyes deceive me, or did I actually see you reading those military books of yours?
Oh, yeah, there's some pretty good stuff in there. Actually, I was reading about McLaughlin who did all sorts of heroic things.
Painting the kitchen can be quite a challenge.
No, I'm not joking. This guy's really something. Might give Mr. Bishop a look later.
Yes, well, the clan McLaughlin is not unknown for its fortitude. There are exceptions, of course.
They say Harold was boning up like crazy about Scottish history when he thought he was the Earl of Doon.
And to think I talked myself hoarse trying to convince you that history could be interesting.
I reckon Jim Robinson would be interested too, don't you?
I'm afraid I'm not familiar with Jim's reading habits.
No? I thought you got to know each other rather well after that all-night bash you shared.
Yes, as far as I remember, there were no anecdotes on the subject of military history.
Whatever you talked about, it was a real rage. Bet Jim can't wait for the next one.
There isn't going to be a next one, whatever you may be implying. And do be careful, Ryan. Try not to spill it.
So what's this all about, Melanie? Everything was organised. I mean, what kind of staff crisis could you be having on a Sunday? Can't be the gift shop. Somebody closed it.
Well, I've opened it again and it's fine. But we've got this big lunch function on in the brasserie, remember, Caro?
I confirmed the booking, if you remember.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Well, the way things are going today, it could be a total disaster. This is a mega emergency.
Would you cut the drama and just get down to the facts?
Okay, now, don't you two get difficult with me because I've had about as much as I can take, and you are my only hope. And if I didn't know for certain sure that there was no other way that I could do this and that you guys would rescue me from this, then I just don't know what I do.
No. Could you run that by me again?
Well, I'm counting on you two to step in for me.
But step into what?
For the two girls who cancelled, the waitresses.
You expect us to be waitresses?
Well, yes. And thank heavens I know what size you are. So if you could just pop these on, that would be fantastic. I won't have anything else to worry about and you'll be saving Lassiter's reputation.
Over my dead body, Melanie. What about my reputation? What about all the graduates from the waiters' course?
Well, there's no time, Chrissy. There's just no time.
Excuse me, everyone knows who I am. I'd be a laughingstock.
Well, maybe it's time for you to put away that pride of yours, Caroline.
This has to be a gag.
I told you, it's not. This could be an absolute disaster for Lassiter's if it goes wrong.
Well, I'm not above doing a little bit of waitressing. I've never done it before, but if it will help Paul... Okay. Caroline? No way. Absolutely no way.
I know you guys are disappointed in me. I'm sorry. What can I say?
You're dropping out of uni. We accept that.
But don't expect us to be happy about it.
It kind of changes things around here.
I thought I might grab a biscuit. Is that still okay?
Not funny.
I was only trying to lighten things up.
We're only too happy to put you through uni. But now that's off, you're going to have to get yourself a job.
But that doesn't mean that we want you to move out of here. I mean, well, we were thrilled when you decided to come back home.
I wasn't planning on moving out.
I mean a real job, not fill-in stuff like Home James. You're going to have to think about another career.
Yes. I mean, while you were studying medicine, your future was mapped out. But now...
There are heaps of other options, Mum.
Something permanent. Something with security at the end of it.
But we're not just talking money here. I mean, we want you to choose something that feels right. Something you'll be happy doing.
Oh, these days, it's not easy to pick and choose, Pam.
Oh, I know. But I'd hate to think of all that study going to waste.
Look, you always taught us as kids that learning's important. And no one can take that away from you, no matter what you do in life.
But we have to take a practical view. And that means, as a family, you'll have to contribute like everyone else.
But we want you to feel independent all the way, not just financially.
Well, I don't intend to freeload. I expect to pay for my keep. I used to worry like hell that you guys used to struggle to pay my uni fees.
You did everything you could. We know that.
Your mother and I work out a figure.
Just food and phone. Well, maybe a bit towards the electricity. And probably still watch the telly for free.
You're all heart, Mum. Oh, I promised Greg I'd call over before lunch. I'll catch you later.
It'll be on the table at 1:30. Well, that didn't go as we intended. What do we do now?
I will kill Melanie for this. At least there's room to move out here. It's so crowded in here. I thought for sure I was going to spill drinks. You finished? Yeah, you look stupid. Thank you. It is like that Gold Coast fiasco, only worse. I just hope no one knows it's Paul's wife dishing out the drinks. Sorry. Christina, you are too easygoing. You should never have allowed Melanie to browbeat you into doing this. She wasn't joking when she said it would be busy. I'm furious with Paul. You know, I'm going to resign. Caroline, I'm not exactly happy about this either. But you can't let Helen down or Melanie. It's not their fault. Now, Christina, you don't do it like that. You do it like this. All right. Against the wrist. Okay.
I really should be using a finer brush for this.
Oh, well, I'll nip over to Jim Robinson's. He'll have one.
Forget it.
No, he won't mind. Probably offer to help.
It's the last thing I'd want.
Come on, what's the score?
It's not important.
Don't tell me you're still upset about what happened. I mean, about you both passing out. I mean, falling asleep. And Jim Robinson's staying the night.
Of course not. Helen and I had a good laugh over it.
Yeah, so what's the problem?
Apparently Jim isn't as liberal-minded as we are. He's treating the whole thing like a Greek tragedy. Deliberately avoiding me. People might talk.
Didn't think he was such a wimp.
Pretty childish, isn't it? You think if anyone should have taken that attitude, it should have been me. Respectable school principal and all that flim-flam. Pretty immature of him. And hurtful.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more.
History repeats itself. You put your trust in someone, and they let you down. Badly.
I just wonder where we went wrong. I could practically see it in lights. My son, the master surgeon.
Yes. When he mangled his hand in that cement mixer, I nearly had a coronary at the thought of it ruining his brilliant career. Could have saved myself the angst.
Yeah, well, don't give up on him yet. He can talk about choosing a job where he's going to be fulfilled and happy, but good jobs are scarce, Pam. He just may have to rethink.
Hey, that could be our next plan of attack.
Sorry, I skipped lunch. Sort of got talking with Greg over a couple of beers and lost track.
That's all right, it's in the oven.
Do we know Greg?
No, I don't think so. Greg's dad's an accountant. He's in partnership with him. You know, you used to be really keen for me to go into the building business with you.
Yeah, well, that was an awful long time ago.
Greg reckons working with his old man is turning out fine. What about Willison's son? What do you say? Look, I've heard it a million times. You could do with the help. So here I am.
You sure you're not just making a snap decision, love?
No, that's what I want, Mum. So what do you say, boss?
Speeches are about to start if everyone would like to move through to the dining room. Chrissy, what are you doing just standing around? For your information, she's lucky she can stand. My feet are killing me. So keep on moving and don't think about it.
Miss Alessi, isn't it?
I guess that's right.
Look, I just have to tell you, we think it's marvellous to see the hotel manager mucking in when it's needed.
Thank you. Well, you made a good impression. Definitely top executive material, Christina. One who can just roll up her sleeves and get stuck into it at a moment's notice. Oh, I suppose we've asked for it. If we didn't jump off the deep end in the first place, Paul wouldn't have called Helen in, and of course we wouldn't have Melanie to contend with. I guess you're right. Listen, I'm really sorry about that tacky boss's wife stuff. Me too, I'm sorry. I got too big for my boots. Yeah. I'll never be rude to a waitress again. Neither will I. Hey, if we ever get out of this place, do you want to go home, open a bottle of champagne and sip it oh so slowly by the spa? You have got yourself a deal.
Even if I say so myself, we're doing a very professional job here.
You do realise I charge triple rates on Sundays?
So do I, so watch it. Typical male attitude.
What is this big downy you've got on men?
I haven't got a down on men.
Yes, you have. First you give John Bryce the push, now you're off Jim Robinson. Wouldn't have anything to do with Uncle Colin, would it?
Must you spoil a pleasant Sunday?
You always freeze over when I mention his name.
Could we talk about something else, please?
That's what you always say. Look, I'm family Auntie Dot and I just want to know why you feel this way.
I'm glad you care, Ryan.
Well, you must have thought a lot about him once. You married him.
I loved Colin very much. In fact, he's the only man I ever really loved. I looked up to him. And apart from the basic attraction, he had the qualities I admire. Honesty, courage, dependability. At least I thought he did. Love is blind.
Well, it was a long time ago.
Time heals all wounds, eh? Well, that old furphy didn't work for me. It still hurts as much today as it did then. It's never going to go away. Oh, drat. Have to get that off before it dries.
Let me.
No, I can manage, thank you.
Funny, isn't it? A few years back, I'd have been thrilled to take Adam into partnership. It was the thing I wanted from the minute he was born.
Yeah, I hoped it would happen as much as you did in those days. I remember helping out Dad, you know, driving the old cabs. It was fun. You sort of felt part of a team. But, oh, when Adam first told me that he wanted to study medicine, I was overjoyed.
Yeah, it seemed the right thing for him, didn't it? He was always a caring kid.
Great bedside manner. Just like his old man. Oh, look out.
He's not giving himself a chance. By the time he got through, he'd be a bit older, better able to cope emotionally.
How do we convince him?
I've mucked it up so far. Oh, let's forget it for the moment. When's coded you, huh?
I told her she could hang loose.
Good. Get your glad rags on, sexy. I'm going to take you for a drink at the hotel.
It's the best offer I've had all day.
How did it go?
Perfect. I'm taking off this hideous uniform and going home. Keep the tips, Melanie, because you're going to need them. Why? Because I'm not the only one around here who'll be out of a job.
And what makes you think you finished yours? There's a mountain of dishes in there that need to be washed. Someone's got to do the silver, and who do you think's going to take the linen to the laundry?
Enough is enough, Melanie.
You're going to be here for ages yet. The kitchen needs to be scrubbed. Someone's got to lug the garbage out. And seeing you're here, it might be the perfect time to stock-take the pantry.
Stock-take the pantry? Hold it. Ah, we've been had. You're in this too.
Guilty?
Paul didn't ring. It was just... Helen and I couldn't stand to see the two of you fighting, so we thought something had to be done about it.
And when your arguments started to jeopardize the running of Lassiter's, it was definitely time for drastic action.
So we thought we could do something as loony as putting me in charge.
Not such a loony thing to do, Melanie. I'll have to watch out. To bring us down a peg or two, huh?
You might say that.
It worked. And how?
And I can't tell you how relieved I am, for my sake as well as for yours.
But you made me wear this awful uniform. And you made us work like slaves.
I did it for you.
And you practically had me to the point of murder.
It was a calculated risk, guys.
I think Melanie needs a dip in the pool. Definitely.
No! Way!
Not a bad day's work.
Huh, you're a slave driver.
I like to see results. Can't stand half measures.
So why don't you get things sorted out between you and Uncle Colin once and for all?
Leave it, Ryan.
Well, maybe if you track him down and talk it through, it'll help.
I doubt it.
It's worth a try.
I should have divorced him years ago. Just never got around to it.
Well, he hasn't divorced you either, so that must mean something.
Might. I'm not ready to stir up those particular ghosts, though. One day, perhaps.
I dread to think what happened to Melanie after the twins had finished with her.
Well, you managed to get Caroline and Christina back together. That's the main thing.
Was there really a staff shortage?
Not at all. We rostered 2 waiters off the brasserie list and put them in the function room. The place was groaning with staff.
You surprised me, Helen. I didn't realize you could be so sneaky.
Occasionally the end justifies the means. Little reverse psychology works wonders at times.
That's it.
Don't worry, he often talks to himself.
He thinks working for me is going to be a breeze. Well, I'll show him.
We're talking about Adam, aren't we?
We sure are. I reckon I've just thought of a way of getting our boy back into the medical profession.